Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Thank y'all for jumping on. This is Eric coming in from the Blank Spot Sublimation Blanks and Supply Store located in Columbia, South Carolina. I finally got my computer back working. I've been experiencing some technical difficulties over the last couple of days. And I'm going to tell you, man, everything they say about a Mac is a lie. So it ain't at first I thought it was operator error, but it wasn't. It was an update that took me out. And just like any other operating system, that update will ruin you if you don't know how to if you don't know how to adjust it or what it does. So Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. Professor Lydia, thank y'all for jumping on. I appreciate it. Drop y'all city and state if y'all don't mind. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. We are coming in hot from Columbia, South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina, guys. We'll give you guys a chance to get on, get situated, and get your mind together. We're gonna be talking about what's we talking about today? Talking about understanding business, understanding and managing your business. That's what we're gonna be talking about. Understanding and managing your business. Give me one sec. So y'all probably getting ready for Easter, unless you last minute like a lot of people. Either case, it is here. In either case, it is here. So there's no need. There's no need in panicking because Easter is already here. It is already here, guys. So if you are not ready for it, if your customers are not ready for it, I'm pretty sure people are getting last minute orders today on Good Friday. Happy Good Friday to everybody. To everybody who celebrates Good Friday and or other holidays. Let me pop these other platforms up. One second. I was having a hard time. I stayed up late last night, man. I was up I was up till about I was up till about I want to say about 2 o'clock this morning, messing with this raggedy behind Mac Air, and it was an update. I want to say Mac OS Ventura, um, and I don't care what they tell you about Apple, man. It's very proprietary. I already knew that going into it. I got this piece of equipment only to do broadcasts and to market and everything, so I already kind of knew what I was getting into. I kind of knew what I was getting into, but what I did not know was how difficult it would be to roll back any possible updates. So I spent half the night um, trying to roll back an update, and I don't know what I did to fix it, but I was able to fix it. So that's behind me right now. That's behind me right now. But kind of I'm still kind of in shock, man. I'm still kind of in shock because it almost took me out, man. I was ready to drop kick this thing last night. I ain't gonna lie, I was ready to drop kick it. But we here. We're here. Might be time for a new space to create a studio. I don't know. But we're here though, guys. So do me a favor. Like I said, you jump on, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. Coming in hot from Columbia, South Carolina. It's the Blank Spot Academy, located at 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27. That's Columbia, South Carolina. 29223. Happy Easter almost to everybody. Don't know what y'all got going on, what y'all got cooking up for Easter. I had to take me a couple of sessions off too to try to get mentally prepared for what was to come, because I had no idea what was coming up. So try to get a
good morning,
a refresh. Try to get a refresh.
Right on this side.
Good
morning.
Well, you'll be fine.
How y'all doing?
This is temporary. It's gonna last all about 45 minutes. So yeah, technology, man. You gotta love, you gotta hate it at the same time. Like I said, I used to do it in the military, and I don't have any desire to do it for a job or anybody else. But I stayed up till about 2:00 this morning, and I was kept on doing tests, going. And what it was, the problem was, I could broadcast to YouTube, but I was not getting any mic from YouTube. So bottom line is, Mac, Apple, iPhones, all that crap, they use apps. And Safari doesn't support YouTube. So I already had Google Chrome on my phone. I mean, on my Mac. But for some reason, when I had that update, the Ventura update, it actually knocked me out. So moving forward, I got it fixed. The next update that comes up, I ain't doing it. So I still ain't learned how to roll it back. I did, but it didn't work. So whatever happened, that happened. So anyway, so this morning we're going to be talking about, as I drop out of the picture, we're going to be talking about understanding and managing your business. And we did this before, but we're going to do it again with a little twist. We're going to do it again with a little twist. So pause for a minute.
So I hope y'all doing well this morning. It is Friday. Good Friday, actually. So happy Good Friday out there to everybody. And we are so excited to be here with you this morning. So how y'all doing this morning? You guys at work? Anybody had a Good Friday day off today? Anyone? Anyone having to work today? If you're not working, are you working on your business? That's the question I should be asking. If you're not working, are you working on your business today? Right. So yeah, hopefully you guys are taking the time to work on your business a little bit. Somebody said they are headed to work. All right. Awesome.
All right, guys. So for everybody who's actually operating a business, and this is going to apply to you. If you're not operating a business, don't feel left out. You can still use a lot of these principles for your personal finances. Okay. So if you're operating a business, it's going to make sense to you. If not, don't feel left out. You can still use these principles for your personal finances. If you're not able to see the slides that we have, you can go to our YouTube, or you can visit our YouTube channel at the Blanks Spot, and you can see the replay. Okay. So, like I said, we talked about this before, and just basically talking about understanding and managing your business, things that you can do to assist in managing your business and your business finances. So y'all already know that this is Financial Literacy Month, and I've been slacking on some broadcasts, but been trying to get some stuff done. Like I said, my laptop has been down as well, so I attempted to do some things, but I couldn't come out and be as productive as I wanted to. So I got some catching up to do. But let me get this picture out of here. So we're gonna drop out for a minute. So here's some basic tips, 5 basic tips to managing your business and your business finances. Okay. First thing is you want to learn how to minimize your taxes. As business owners, we should not pay more than we owe. Corporate America has shown us that. Presidents have shown us that. A lot of people shown us that. As a business owner, you should not pay more than you owe. So you want to learn how to minimize your taxes. And the way you're going to do that partially is record keeping. Record keeping is also going to be an important part of managing your business and your business finances. You need a business emergency fund for several reasons. What if there's a leak at your home-based business? What if there is an issue at your traditional business? What if something happens with your products or something happens inside your business? You're going to need a business emergency fund. You're going to want to also consider building business credit. There's different levels of business credit, and I know a lot of people think about business credit in the sense of having these amazing amounts of money, but business credit can be very simple. Just building.
You can start off with vendor credit. Very simple. A lot of people think about it. You think about it wrong when it comes to the whole business credit. So you got to really educate yourself about it.
Yes, a lot of overthinking when it comes to business credit, especially when people don't have the personal financial education that it takes to actually be a success in business. And then the last thing is you want to invest the majority of your money back into your business. If you currently have a job right now today that's paying all your bills and you start a business, there is no reason why you should not be investing your money back into your business. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. So first thing, how do I minimize my taxes? Real simple. You want to take that one?
So taxes, guys, are our biggest expense. No matter how we look at it, it's our biggest expense. Okay. With that being said, I believe that it's extremely essential to your business that you take advantage of all the tax laws. Okay. And the tax laws are available for all Americans. It's not just one type of person or business. It's available for everybody. There are a lot of business owners who are not taking advantage of all the tax deductions that you are allowed, right? And so how do you do that, right? That's a great question.
Yeah, so how do I get started minimizing my taxes as a business owner and taking advantage of tax deductions? How do I know what I can and cannot deduct? Well, the first thing you need to understand is the IRS, whether people like to believe it or not, the IRS is actually your friend. And there is a tax code that the IRS created long time ago. They keep on updating it. I believe it's about 80,000 pages right now. But about 30 or so of those pages are set aside for us to pay taxes. The rest of the tax code is set aside for us to learn how to lower our taxes. And that's the first bit of education that you can actually start with. So if you go to the irs.gov, and research business deductions, it will be a great help. Also, you can go and check out a book. You can Google this book to see where you can find it. There's 475 tax deductions available to home-based businesses and small businesses. Do your research. Like I said, start with the IRS. The irs.gov has a lot of information. They're not hiding anything from us. It's actually hiding in plain sight. No, it's there.
We just have to take the time to read it and understand it. It could be a lot of pages and it could be very intimidating. But if you really want to, get that information and minimize your taxes for your business and for, personal, then you need to read those documents, And
it's real simple. You go to a publication, you see 5 right here. You go to a publication and you actually open the publication up. It's usually going to be open in a PDF file. And you go and you select, if you have a Windows operating system, you're going to select Control and then F. That means you're looking to find, okay? Control F, and a search bar is going to come up, and you type in what you want. The closest to your ability, you type in the keyword that you want, and then all the keywords are going to pop up. If you got a raggedy Mac Airbook or some type of Mac tablet or some crap like that, like I do, then you're going to have to click on Command F. All right. So the Command F, and it's going to still stay the same thing. It gives you opportunity to search. So that's what you want to start with. So you have the IRS publications that we have here, 587, 535, 463, 334, and 15. Like I said, you can go back and you can look at the YouTube channel, the blank spot, and you can see the replay, okay? Record keeping. How are you keeping track of your records? We have a record keeping software that we use for beginners. It's very user-friendly. Here's a link right here. You can see the link. Once you go to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to actually look at this link and type it in, and you can actually use this this very cost-effective, very simple to use bookkeeping. But good records are going to help you to monitor the progress of your business. It's also going to help you to prepare your financial statements, identify sources of income, keep track of deductible expenses. It's going to also help you to keep track of your property, as far as your tax returns and other supporting items that you're going to report on your tax returns. So record keeping is essential to business. I know a lot of people, they just jump out there, and the first thing that they're concerned about is, how can I get my product out there? How can I start making money? But when times are slow, and we talked about this before, when times are slow and business is slow, you can still be saving money by saving on taxes. As Dee said before, taxes are our biggest expense. So once you learn these strategies on how to manage your business and your business finances, it's going to make a lot of sense to you, especially on those slow periods.
Yeah. So a business emergency fund. So here's a question, right? How much are your monthly business expenses, right? And everyone in business, guys, you should know what that is. Okay. Most new business owners don't even have a clue. It is imperative to know what your expenses are. Once you figured out your monthly expenses, then it's time to create an emergency fund, right, for your business. It won't happen overnight. However, you will need emergency cash to keep your business going, just in case things get slow, right? So what's an example of that when things got slow? When the pandemic hit, right? Yeah. That's a good example of things got slow. So a lot of people had to really shut their businesses down because there was no income coming in, and they did not have a business emergency fund. So you have to think about that. A lot of people, you think about the personal side, but you don't think about the business side when it comes to emergency fund.
And a lot of people don't think about the personal side either. You got to think about this as well. The first thing people, when I was doing a live yesterday on another platform, the very first thing that many people think about is budgeting. And your business is going to have to operate within a budget. However, before you can actually create a budget for your business, you have to know what your expenses are. You got to know what your outgoing is so you can know where things are going, so you can actually create a proper budget. So guys, you just jumping on. I'm Eric.
I'm Dee, y'all.
And Grand Rising to everybody. Thank y'all for jumping on. Appreciate it. If you haven't done so, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag. We are talking about understanding and managing your business and your business's finances. And we're talking about this emergency fund for your business. Many business owners don't know that they may need an emergency fund. They think, hey, you know what, if something happens, I'll just take the money from my personal and throw it into my business. And that's going to only work for so long. It's only going to work for so long until it's not working, until you start, you start suffering personally. And that's why you need to have your business support itself.
Yeah, and what you don't want to do is have to dig into your personal because of something that you have to get for your business. So that's why we suggest, that you start building an emergency fund for your business if you're serious about business.
Then the part about, this is the fourth one, establishing business credit. Now, this ain't what a lot of people hearing about, right? When people talk about business credit, most people who sell business credit are trying to sell you a full package.
Yeah.
And that full package includes a lot of different levels and tiers.
Yep.
But I'm here to tell you that business credit can be as simple as getting a vendor account with someone like Uline.
Yep.
someone like a 30-day account with someone like Granger,
yeah.
someone like Quill. You know, basic things that will help your business's cash flow to extend itself. The longevity of your money in your business is what's going to keep your business growing. So business credit is basically where the business establishes credit in the business's name instead of using your social security number.
Right.
This is going to increase your business's cash flow. What is cash flow? Cash flow is the amount of money that we have left over after all of our expenses are paid. Most people in their personal finances are cash flow negative. That means they take that same attitude and behavior over to their business, leading their business to become cash flow negative. We need more money left over to keep our business going to the next day, the next week, the next month, the next 6 months, the next year. How long can your business last? So that's your cash flow. Cash flow is your longevity. Okay, cash flow is your longevity. The establishing business credit opens up the ability to gain access to business funding or for sources other than traditional banking institutions. So you can actually build business credit as high as tier like 8, I believe, or as low as tier 1. Tier 8 is what people like to talk about. 4 through 8 is what people like to talk about. They like to play around in that area where you can actually go and get a business loan in your business name, a line of credit for your business. Thanks for the gifts.
Thank you.
A line of credit for your business.
Yeah.
And your business may not need that. Your business may just need some financial discipline, some financial structure, and a mindset shift. You want to say something about that?
What about the business credit?
Yeah.
I mean, you pretty much said it all. I mean, I know when we first started out with it, you know, I guess my mindset was go straight to the business credit card. But you know, you can start off very small, like Eric said, with just these vendor, you know, lines of credit, you know, at these smaller companies. And, you know, you just start slow. And a lot of people think, oh, it's going to happen in 2 months. No, it does not happen in 2 months. It is a process, just like with everything else. So don't believe these people that say, oh, I can get you $70,000 in two months. Listen, it's not going to happen
like you think.
The correct way that fast. Okay. If it's happening that fast, that means that somewhere down the line, you're using your personal to build it up.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do.
Right.
But the whole purpose for business credit is so the business can be liable for it. And likely it's going to take time to build a rapport with your business with other people. So when you go to these vendors like Granger, Uline, and I use those guys because anybody who has to ship off items, who needs poly mailers or boxes, any type of shipping items, those are great places to get started for vendor credit because they give you 30 days to pay it off. So if you order $200 in shipping supplies, you have 30 days to pay it off. Right. That puts that money back into your business. That's your cash flow, where you can put money back into your business as far as products, maybe advertising or marketing or something like that. So you may not necessarily need that business credit card. Right. You may not necessarily need that line of credit. Right. People talk about this all the time and they say, hey, you know what? You want to make sure that I want to get a loan. I need a line of credit for my business. I have to grow my business. You can grow your business in other ways. You can. And just by using strategies like lowering your taxes on your job, you can grow your business and create cash flow. So banks do not offer businesses business credit cards or loans. Let me clean that up. You're not going to go to a bank and get a business loan
in your business name.
If your business ain't established.
Exactly. That's like that when we talk about that tier 8. Yeah. That's that tier 8.
If your business is not established and a bank sends you something saying, hey, here's a business credit card, 9 times out of 10, about 10 times out of 10, you're going to have to be personally guaranteeing that debt.
With your social.
Now, whether it reports to your credit or not, you're signing an agreement saying that I, the person, agree to repay this back if the business does not make it.
Exactly.
Same thing with the line of credit. You will not be able to get a line of credit in your business's name until your business has been established for some period of time. It has to be making money. It has to be credible. It's a lot of things. And if they're not asking for a DUNS number, if they're not asking for your EIN,
Exactly.
if they're not asking for financial statements, then you're not getting a business credit card.
You're personal liable for it.
Okay. The last thing, right? The fifth thing we talk about is invest back into your business. Invest back into your business. If you have a job, if you have a full-time job, whether you call it just out of bed, just over broke, whatever you want to call it, if you have a full-time job that is currently paying your full-time bills and expenses at your house, then there should be no reason why every penny that you make should not go back into your business. Okay? Every situation is different.
Yeah.
If you're not working a full-time job and your business is actually supporting you, then I understand that. You probably have yourself on a payroll or something like that. But if you got a job already and you decide to create a business, there's no reason why, if your business is making money, that the money shouldn't go back to the business. Investing your profit back into your business is one of the most challenging things to do as a brand new business owner. Why? Because we're on social media seeing all these people living their best lives or their best lives.
That bling bling.
They either living their best, they look like they're living their best lives, but they're probably living their best lies. Showing you that they're going on vacations, that they're buying cars, they're putting cars in their business's name.
Yeah, I see it every day. This week they in Dubai, next week they in Africa.
They're talking about all these things that they're doing with their business, but a lot of people are living out of their register.
Yeah.
Living out of the cash register.
And the business is suffering.
The business is just a toy, you know. But if you wanna experience true progress and success in your business, you have to be willing to discipline yourselves. This ain't gonna happen overnight. It comes with education and it comes with application and understanding. Okay. It means basically just because your business made a lot of money or profit,
right?
That don't mean that it's time to ball out of control. Start making personal purchases, going on personal vacations, stuff that's not related to your business, stuff that's not going to benefit your business. Your business needs to be financially independent. And the only way to ensure that is to invest as much back into your business as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Thanks for jumping on, Aisha. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
What else we had jump on? True Prince. Let me see. True Prince, what's going on? Ashley. Who's that?
Hey.
So Nifty Designs.
Hello.
I like that. Pretty cool. So Nifty Designs. Covenant Creations. Appreciate everybody jumping on. Banks, what's going on, man? So we're almost done, but I got a little twist this time. So this was a little impromptu. I want to share this with you. Every business owner needs this information that I'm about to show you right now. All right. So raise your hand if you have a credit score or a credit report. Everybody should be raising their hand. You personally have a credit score and a credit report. Okay. Now, every business owner needs to know this. As a business owner, if I were to look for investors, if I were to look for funding, if I were to look for some assistance or some help with my business financially, they will be asking me for a financial balance sheet.
Yep.
How many of you, drop a number 1 if you have looked at and filled out your financial balance sheet? I'll wait, because I know at least one person out there has completed their financial balance sheet. Drop a number 2 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. I got a number 1, financial balance sheet. I know we had one.
Awesome.
I know we got at least one. Drop a number 2 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. That's cool. I like the transparency.
Yep.
A business, and this is only for people who are building businesses, guys. A business is its own entity. Okay. No, it's not profit. It's not profits and losses.
Yeah.
It's something totally different.
It's different.
So your profits and losses or for your taxes. Okay, that's to know where your business is going. But I'm talking about your financial balance sheet. And this is just because it's a slideshow, I didn't put the actual format on here, but I want you guys to go out and research financial balance sheet. Financial balance sheet. What does that look like? You got assets and you got liabilities. Your business has assets and your business has liabilities. So personally, you and your business, what are your assets? You should have a financial balance sheet right now, not just a credit report, not just a credit score, but you and your business, whatever you have right now, you should have a financial balance sheet. So what does your financial balance sheet consist of? One of them consists of cash equivalents. Cash equivalents, okay? Cash equivalents, checking accounts, savings accounts, money market accounts, CDs, any type of cash value life insurance. This is to show where you are, not just in your business, but in your life as well. So combined with your personal and your business, what type of balance sheet is the McKinley's showing? What type of balance sheet do we have? Okay.
So those are your assets.
These are some of your assets. You got on investments, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and your business. Did you know your business was an investment, not just a bill? That's an asset. Your business is an asset, and it has value. And the way that you figure out how much your business is valued right now is you multiply how much you made last year by 20. Okay, you can do it either by 10 or by 20. I like to do it by 20. Multiply by 20. There's also calculators out there that'll show you how much your business is worth and valued. But you multiply by 20. Okay, so continuing. Retirement funds, that's another part of your assets. Any pensions, any IRAs, any 401ks, 403bs, anything that is a retirement, individual retirement arrangement, some type of retirement arrangement, okay? That's an asset, okay? That's an asset. And then you go to your personal assets, your house, your personal home, your primary home, okay? For those of you out there who have multiple homes, that's an asset, secondary home. Any type of collectibles, anybody out there collecting coins or art or anything like that, then you got vehicles. And some of the vehicles can fall under collectibles, but you got vehicles, all right? Furniture, and then your jewelry. Those are personal assets. These things fall under your balance sheet under assets. And then you have your balance sheet liabilities. Credit cards, any charge balance accounts, credit cards, personal loans, student loans, student loans, auto loans, anything that you borrowed from your 401k or any mortgages that you may have. That's your balance sheet, okay? So it's much different from profit and loss. Profit and loss is directly dealing with your business, but this balance sheet deals with your whole self, your entity, your business, you, everything that you have, okay? Anybody got any questions or comments? I told y'all this was going to be short. Questions or comments? Tanita, Grand Rising, Quisha.
Good morning,
thanks for jumping on. Questions or comments?
So yeah, like Eric said, go and do some research when it comes to that balance sheet. I challenge y'all, pull one of those up, put all your information in there, and just kind of see where you are when it comes to that.
Do a quick recap. 5 tips to assist in managing business finances. Minimize your taxes. Have some great record keeping. Definitely need to understand that. Business emergency fund. Building business credit. It can be at the lowest level. And then investing the majority of your money back into your business. You can go back on our YouTube channel and you can actually see this for yourself. Okay. Now, make sure you following us on our social media. We have IG, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. I think we even out there on Twitter and Pinterest. I ain't doing much on Twitter and Pinterest, but we all out there and everything is the blank spot. Everything's the blank spot. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go to the blank spot and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to see this replay and other replays like this one. And then also make sure you stop by our website, www.theblanksspot.com. That's TheBlanksspot.com. And go to our academy and sign up for our next available class. The next class coming up is
next Saturday, April 15th. We are doing sublimation basics or sublimation 101. And then April 22nd, we are sublimating tumblers. So you can go to the website and sign up. In person for, I believe both of them are, both of them are in person, and I believe both of them are virtual. So you can check the website on that.
Yeah, I know the one this 15th is virtual. So.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any questions about how to do processes, and you wanting to learn, I'm sure there's a class out there from somebody that you trust. Jump in on some of the education that we share. Invest back in your business. It's not going to be a huge hit on you to invest in your business, but it is going to cost you because you're going to pay one way or the other. You're going to pay for what you don't know. It costs a lot for what you don't know. So, with that being said, my name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And this is the Blank Spot Academy. We'll probably be back on next Friday because I will be out of the net specifically Monday. I may try to come on Sunday night in lieu of, but I know you guys are probably going to be celebrating Easter this weekend. Be safe out there. Be careful of all the non-drivers in Columbia, South Carolina area. Be mindful of them. I promise you, these guys can't drive. I don't know where they got their license from. Had to be out of a old shoe, or I ain't gonna even say a cereal box.
Y'all probably got the same issue in y'all city. Yeah, it's everywhere.
I'm telling you, man, it's pitiful. But make sure y'all be safe this weekend. Probably a little bit later, I'll be doing some sublimating. We got a couple of. I know it's not too late, man. It's a lot of last minute people out there. But we got a couple of designs that you guys probably didn't see that you can still download. Go to our website and check out our digital downloads. You can download pretty much anything that you're looking for the holiday at this time. And I got a couple of things I'm going to be doing today to show you guys what we got going on. But like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Like, share, tag, subscribe. And like I always say, you can't if you wanna have something that you never had, you gotta do something that you never did. So we'll see you guys at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.
Talk to y'all later.